everyone. So I don't know what it's looking like where you guys are, but here it is very dreary and rainy, and I actually couldn't walk today because it's rainy. I'm going to see if I can turn this around so you guys can see the outside of my window. I don't know why you can't. Maybe I have to pause it and then do it. Hold on, let's try that. Okay, there we go. I had to pause it first. Do you see how yucky that looks outside? Well, first of all, it doesn't help that those windows are still all yucky from the storm, but yeah, it's yucky, but it's really nice and dreary, and it's a good day to just cozy up and like read some books and stuff. So here's a little makeshift desk that I have set up for now, you guys, until we recover from the storm and we get new carpet and everything. So this is a little table that I've been using. And of course, right over here, Lilo. She apparently doesn't want to talk today because she's making biscuits in her little basket. Lilo! No talking. So, yeah. We got some little friends here with us. Oh, do you want to talk now? No? All right. Anyway, okay. So today, we're going to be reading this book. The book that Jake borrowed. And then we'll get back to some Halloween books too. But this one is due back at the library somehow. I didn't realize that it was due. So we better get it back. So it looks like it's going to be a funny one. Let's find out. All right, here we go. The book that Jake borrowed. Written and illustrated by Susan Holt-Kralovansky. I believe. Okay. This is Jake. This is the book that Jake borrowed. It's called 12 Cowboys Ropin'. This is the jelly that dripped on the book, oh no, that Jake borrowed. This is the rat that licked the jelly, oh gross, that dripped on the book, oh no, that Jake borrowed. Oh my goodness. This is the cat meow, meow, that caught the rat that licked the jelly. Oh gross. That dripped on the book. Oh no. That Jake borrowed. Squeak, squeak. This is the dog. Woof, woof. Dog's name is Maddie. I think that's a poodle. That chased the cat, meow. That caught the rat, squeak, squeak. That licked the jelly, oh gross. That dripped on the book, oh no. That Jake borrowed. I want to know more about these illustrations because it looks like they're like real. Let's read about that. Maybe they'll tell us at the end. This is the book with the pages torn that was chewed by the dog, woof, woof, that chased the cat, meow, meow, that caught the rat, squeak, squeak, that licked the jelly, oh gross, that dripped on the book, oh no, that Jake borrowed. This is Jake, the very next morn, holding the book with the pages torn. I'm sorry. That was chewed by the dog, woof, woof, that chased the cat, meow, meow, woof, woof, that caught the rat, squeak, squeak, that licked the jelly, oh gross, that dripped on the book, oh no, that Jake borrowed. Meow, meow, squeak, squeak. This is Jake's bank, all cracked and worn, that pays for the book, all tattered and torn, that was chewed by the dog, woof woof, that chased the cat, meow meow, that caught the rat, squeak squeak, that licked the jelly, oh gross, that dripped on the book, oh no, that Jake borrowed. Oh, poor Jake. This is a librarian, all forlorn, as she talks about books with the pages torn. This is Book Hospital. That's a librarian. She doesn't look very pleased. With the big jelly drips that are licked by rats, that are chased by cats and chewed by dogs. Those library books that kids borrow. Squeak, squeak, woof, woof, meow, meow. But she's the librarian he adores. She lets him have books, not one, but 4. I love her book earrings. Those are so cute. With no jelly drips, oh no, that are licked by rats, oh gross, that are chased by cats or chewed by dogs. Yep, 4, woof woof, meow meow, squeak squeak. Wonderful books that Jake borrows. He's sitting there with his dog and the cat and the rat. So here are book care rules. Don't eat or drink when reading a book. Keep your books away from pets. Keep your books in a safe place and use a bookmark. That means don't turn the pages like this, like some people do. That's called dog earring to save their place. We don't do that. We don't do that to our library books. So the author is an elementary school librarian. It says Susan Holt-Kralovansky spends most of her time doing her 2 favorite things, writing books and talking to children about books. She also gives presentations to teachers and librarians about using state reading programs to promote children's reading and writing. Kralovansky earned a Master's of Education in Library Sciences from Indiana State University after doing graduate work in both library sciences and physical education. This is the second book she has illustrated using her own unique version of mixed media collage, making her membership in the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators appropriate in both categories. See, I thought that was a different sort of illustration. I'm sure that the mamas already knew that, but I didn't. Kralovansky is an active member of the Texas Library Association, where she is a frequent and popular speaker, and the International Reading Association. She and her family are proud to call Texas their home state, which makes sense because the 3 books that they show were based in Texas. They were Texas-themed books. So there you go. So I guess the moral of the story is take really good care of your books, especially your library books. But if a mistake happens, just tell the librarian and you will have to pay for the book. But that's okay. Sometimes these things happen. I don't know that any of us have rats in our house, so that's probably part of the book. Hopefully will never happen to us. Unless it was a pet rat. We did have pet rats before. We had several pet rats, and Tia Lindsay would be able to tell you a lot more about that. So, okay, that's the book for now. Have a good one, you guys.